Hi there, my name is Charity and I am so excited that you're here watching this video. Whether you're new to me or to my channel, I am so honored that you're taking the time to sit with me and hear a little bit about my journey, and I hope that it inspires you and gives you a little bit of confidence in what you're doing. I hope you know you're not alone in your journey. So let me introduce myself first. Like I said, my name is Charity. I am from northeastern Oklahoma. My husband and I have two boys, and we live on a beautiful farm. We have so much space, so much room. We've got a greenhouse, and we love to can and all the things. So it's a very blessed life that I have. I have been a stay-at-home mom for the last 6 years, and I've just recently gone back to help our local public school. And so it's a beautiful life, and I'm very thankful for it. That being said, like possibly you or those that you know, I have not always had a easy go about my health. In fact, just to give you a short kind of synopsis of my own personal health journey, I was born premature and had 2 holes in the upper and lower chambers of my heart and a kink in my aorta artery. As a result, I had to have 2 open heart surgeries before I was 1 month old. Now, just to top that off, I had a contaminated blood transfusion from one of those surgeries and contracted hepatitis C. However, I didn't know I had hepatitis C until I was pregnant with my first baby. And let's talk about the whirlwind that was. However, I was lucky enough to about 4 years ago to get approved for a special treatment that was new to have specifically for the hepatitis C illness, and I got cured of that, which is just absolutely incredible, and it's really a second chance at life for me. And so I'm very blessed to be where I'm at today. Now, why am I talking about going plant-based, talking about the McDougall program, and just my own personal journey? Well, I have had the inclination that I need to go plant-based for almost 2 years, and it has been a struggle for me. I got cured of the hepatitis C. I realized I had a whole host of other gut issues. I had leaky gut and a variety of other things going on, and food allergies, food sensitivities. And then my youngest son got diagnosed with alpha-gal, which is a mammalian meat allergy. And it just kept snowballing. And I felt like no matter what I did, even though I was blessed with all these amazing things happening in my life, being cured of the hep C and having minimal heart problems, going forward, that I was really just stuck in a rut, and I didn't know what to do to really make my health better. Not to mention, I was struggling like most moms do after they have a baby. My weight was out of control and I couldn't get it under wraps, and I yo-yo dieted for a long time, and I just didn't know what to do to actually see the health that I knew I could have, and really and truly understanding that I can take back my health. And I just couldn't believe that I was just destined to live this life of continual health problems and so forth. So I began doing a lot of research. I was introduced to the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. I found the Blue Zones, and that really completely changed my entire life. I enrolled and graduated as a certified integrative nutrition health coach in May of 2020. And really just started this massive journey for me and my family. But it wasn't always perfect. I would do really well, and then had lack of support, or those around me weren't really on the bandwagon with me, and my kids were super picky. And I'll be honest with you, I struggled to really have confidence that I could do it. Confidence that I deserved it, and I would slip back into that old mindset of I'm just destined to be this way. It started at birth, and I'm just gonna always have problems with my health. As a result, the stress kind of overwhelmed me, and I began having heart problems again. So to say that wanting to be healthier is a goal of mine is really an understatement. It is a necessity, and I am determined to my core to do the best that I can for myself and implement that in my life, in my family's life, and hopefully share that with my kids so that they cannot have some of the problems that I have. Especially with my youngest having alpha-gal, he already cannot have mammalian meat, so dairy's out, and so is all mammal forms of food. So it's been a challenge, and he has only been diagnosed with that for not even a year, and that is a whole nother host of fighting and trying to get through, helping him understand safety and the comparisons of food at school and with his friends and so forth. Whew. That being said, I am really, really excited to share with you what I'm going to be doing going forward, and I want to share this journey with you. Why am I doing it right now? Why am I starting it when I've been trying for over a year and a half to go fully plant-based? Well, my mom recently suffered a heart attack out of the blue. She has never had heart problems. She's never had health problems ever, and is pretty healthy, a little overweight, but pretty healthy. That being said, it came as a complete shock for her to all of a sudden have a heart attack, and really rocked our family to the core. And for me, as someone who has a history of heart problems, a high risk of heart disease, and I currently have different things going on, it really shook me. And I am a big fan of Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn, of T. Colin Campbell, who is the author of the China study, and Dean Ornish and Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn are both big in the heart disease treatment and understanding that they could actually reverse heart disease. And they've got clinical studies, and I'll link some of their books for you, and I really highly suggest you check them out. That being said, the number one thing with both of them is plant-based, no oil, and being low fat. Now, not to say you can't have fat ever, it's just lower in fat, especially when you're trying to get started on this. So for me, I'm really focusing on the McDougall program. It seems to be the easiest to kind of understand and the most practical in application. However, they're all very similar, and like I said, you can go and look them up. But if you're here watching this based on the title of the video, you're probably interested in the McDougall program. I do have the book Starch Solution, and I recently also got the McDougall Maximum for Weight Loss. So I'm going to be sharing my kind of weekly progress with this because not only am I motivated to do this, but now my entire family is motivated to help my mom as a result of her recent heart attack. So it's always been overwhelming to me to think that I'm going to have to give up something, that I'm going to have to completely do away with all the things that I love. I love cooking with oil. Not gonna lie, I love it. That being said, oil is not good for the endothelial cells in the arteries of your heart and your body. So, and it's 100% pure fat, and it is very high in calories. So it really doesn't serve us as well when we eat a lot of it. So that's going to be one big change for me, is cooking without oil. The other is we've already don't eat too much meat, just simply because of my youngest. However, my husband was raised on a farm and raised cattle, and so it's very difficult for him to get past that. Dairy, we don't drink too much of. My husband is a dairy drinker. My oldest likes milk, but I've been able to help reduce that as well. So the steps that I've been taking over the last year or so really have had some impact in my family. However, it's just not getting us where we want to be. My husband has been able to lose some weight. However, I have plateaued. And so I really need to get down to a healthier weight. I want to see my brain fog. I want to see the issues that I'm having with the pressures in my chest and so forth. have a better chance at not being so much of a problem. And I think that getting healthier and allowing my body to be fueled with the things that it needs is absolutely 100% exactly where to start. So I'm excited to share this journey with you. Stay tuned. It's like I said, it's going to be a mix of a lot of things, but really I'm following the McDougall plan for maximum weight loss. And it also kind of bridges, like I said, with the starch solution. So stay tuned. I'd love to hear from you. Connect with me on Facebook. Connect with me on Instagram is probably the best place at Miss Charity Christie. And let's try to do this together. I'm going to be very raw, very open, and very honest about how it all goes for me and for my family. And I'm excited. Today is the first day of the rest of our lives. Every day is a new day, and it's time to take back our health and really commit, really commit to love our bodies and give it the things it needs to lower our risk of disease and illness. And like I said, help those that need it, like my mom, the most. So I'll check in with you later.